Hello and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons on Overdrive Theatre. My name is Neil and I will be your Dungeon Master for this evening. Joining me are Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm playing Milo Silentfoot, the Halfling Rogue.
We don't have Nick today, but if Nick were here, he'd be like, hello, I'm back for Snipes, I am. I'm the Wood Elf Ranger, I be. And he'd be like, ooh, going up your chimney, me dear. Anyway, we also have James.
I am the ghost of Farsing Kato-san, the Forge Cleric. Woo!
And we have Chantelle.
Oi, 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 oi. Hello, I'm Chantelle. I am playing Wood Elf Bard Sariel.
Ghost of.
Ghost of. You keep saying this word, but does it mean what you think it means? Let's find out. So last time you met a man.
Emotep.
Yeah, there was something going on. Basically, you met a dude who was hanging out in a barrow with a crystal and a bunch of unconscious children. And if that doesn't sound a little bit BBC, I don't know what it will do. So essentially, suddenly everyone on Discord has got big for the first time. Oh, because we don't have Nick here. That's why.
Nick makes us all small.
Nick makes you all small. Yes, Nick is with us, but not here today. Good.
In spirit.
In spirit. Good. There is a lot of salt. Oh, it's just salt. Yeah, so last week was a total party kill. But wait, there's more. You see, instead of having a nice conversation with the guy that announced himself as, I believe, evil as shit, and the party was like, oh, you can't say that. And I'm like, well, he is a character, and that's what he is. You were killed using variously Disintegrate, Fireball, and Finger of Death, if you wanted to make a note of that. I believe Nick was the one that got fingered, and James was disintegrated, and everyone else was, well, brought back to life and then became fire. The dog is not with you. But I have sent the party a map because from the white nothingness that you found yourself in, there was a door, and you went through, and there was a clearing in a copse of trees. A copse of trees that have a certain orangey feel. Are you in this world or the next? You have no idea, but in front, in the copse of trees, is a cottage, smoke gently wisping up from its chimney. In front of the cottage is a
fishing child.
A shallow stream, a very shallow stream, with a child with a fishing rod. And I did try and look this up. I'm going to give you this one for free. The child with the fishing rod, who is fishing in the stream for minnow specifically, is from one of the Richmal Crompton books. It's from one of the William books, but I don't know which William book, because if you type in just William, Richmal Crompton, and minnow, it doesn't come up with an answer. But the book is from 1925, maybe, so I read it when I was a kid. Don't at me.
At him. Just completely at him.
Yeah, okay.
Not even for that, just at him.
Yeah.
And this is where you find yourself. For you, I've sent you a copy of the map. For everyone else, I will put the map on screen. There we go. If I
3
remember,
out of 10, no sandpit.
No sandpit. I will say to the party, don't get bogged down over the minutiae, the details, because, well...
like the vegetables aren't straight.
What do you mean the vegetables aren't straight? Listen, I actually hate you guys.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's the wrong season for them.
Why are you lumping me in with this?
Because you're going to do something in a minute.
So you found the cottage, and to one side was wood.
So are we on
piles
the
of
bottom side, if you're looking at the picture?
Yes, you are. You're on the bottom. You're across the other side of the stream.
Giggity.
That's where you
There's a
all
little
appeared.
teddy bear.
There's 2.
There's more than 2. But you don't see that because some of that's inside the house. There's no fog of war because it's just a picture. So no metagaming now. Otherwise, I'll smite you even worse than you've been
well, we'll head to
smitten.
that tree over there because there's a sniper in there, and then there's an anti-tank gun over there.
Oh, did I leave the boys' anti-tank rifle on the map? Oh, I thought I was going to get rid of that. Anyway,
no, it's the other one. It's I can't remember the name of it.
Please do.
The one on the mouse droid.
The recoilless rifle or the Oerlikon?
The Ehrlichen, that was it.
The Ehrlichen 20mm cannon from World War II that fires 900 rounds a minute and was in everyone's navies, from Italian to German to Japanese to British to Americans.
Anyway, back to drowning this small child.
So yes, you have appeared in front of this cottage. This cottage, as they say in French. And there is a small child. It is a shallow stream. It's very shallow. You can easily walk through it.
You walk up to it, it's like, got any money? How much do you earn? What?
You
Shallow cottage.
Okay. Four of you appear on the opposite bank of this that's very shallow stream, in this clearing, in a copse of trees. The trees are orange. And that is where you're at. So, please, what are you doing? Apart from being dead and salty about it.
I don't know, I'm dead.
I was just playing with the cat. What's happening?
Dead.
Dead.
Apparently you're all dead still.
Dead dwarf.
Get out.
Dead dwarf, like in not Half-Life, that other game, Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Dead dwarf.
I mean, there
Okay.
might be a dead dwarf in Half-Life, you don't know. Sorry, check out my drink.
Okay,
Be a
good.
dead dwarf. I guess we should find out where we are.
I mean, you have all the time in the world.
Because we're dead.
Okay, we'll just sit and meditate for the next 2 hours.
Okay, cool. I'll record you sitting and meditating, and then edit the whole thing out into a 2-second edit. Because I can do that.
2 second, 5 second, what's the thing? Montage!
5-finger death punch.
No.
What?
One punch man.
I was going to say, isn't that a sex move? Never mind.
5-finger
What?
death punch.
1,000 years of
I'm
pain.
trying to fill in for Nick, alright?
I don't think so, James. That was at the end of Kill Bill Part 2?
5-finger open palm exploding heart
Technique.
technique. I've seen it once.
I've seen it quite a few times. Good. Excellent.
Anyway, let's go
Glad-
with
So
child.
on
Poke
this,
it.
on this map, is the child near the 2 teddy bears on the bank?
You're observant, and yes, they are, because basically the reason you have a map and the reason I went to the trouble of making a map is because I normally just put stuff down on the back of a
Can you not
clapperboard.
clean your clapperboard?
Well, no, I didn't.
Because he has to use rubbing alcohol to get it off.
I do need to use rubbing alcohol to get it off. The black and the
Just
green.
going to buy you a whiteboard. We're
Neil
just going to
getting
buy you.
drunk.
Well, it's actually electrical cleaning cleaning fluid.
Same thing.
So yeah, you wouldn't want to drink it. It's got a
Okay,
skull and crossbone
I'm
on
gonna-
it. I think it's hexa something arene.
It's not good. But people
No.
would drink it.
I'm going to wander up to the child.
Yep. Let's go
Okay.
and scar the child for life.
So you just straight line it to the child,
Yeah,
Who-
walk across the stream,
has-
walk up there, be like, all right, funny fish.
who has a little fishing rod in the water. It's literally a stick. There are some
With a bit
leaves on
string.
Has it got a little bobber on the end of it?
it.
You know, the like, little fishing, the little round fishing bobber. Has it got that on the end?
What in white and red?
Yeah,
Yes. Why
that's
not?
fine. I will accept this vision. Then.
You will accept this vision. Well, it's your afterlife. Why not?
No, it's
I
not
mean-
my afterlife. I'm telling you now, there is
Your afterlife wouldn't
Missing-
have these guys in it.
my afterlife wouldn't be this PG rated.
You would be in a drinking hall getting completely munted.
Mullered, yes,
Right. Both.
mullered.
Well, yeah, I know. I went with the spaced version.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that for a while.
Yeah, I think that was episode 1. Where
What do you want to do
work...
this weekend? Should we descale the teapot? Oh, you dirty. Never mind.
I like spaced. So anyway, yeah, there's all of however many minutes. You straight line it to the kid, splash through the water, scare away the fish.
Apple out my fishing rod.
No, you don't, because you don't have one. It's not in your equipment.
Can I beat the child up and steal it?
I mean, you're lawful, aren't you?
No.
Okay. You're initiating combat with a child.
No. Come over and sit next to the child.
I wouldn't be surprised if the child just messes you up.
Right, just turns into something like, oh!
I mean, how likely is it that the child would just one punch you?
Right in the groin. Run
I'm
away.
going to go with certain. Magic 8 Ball, what does it say? Ask again later after you've been to A&E.
Lockdown hair. Yeah, okay, cool. So, hey dude, we're still on lockdown over here. Yeah, you like tramp as well. In fact,
Don't look any
James,
different from normal.
James, you look like a super tramp.
Hey!
Yay! Give me a song. Don't give me a song.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
You're still walking up to the kid. You splish splash. You splash
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just walking over. I'm not walking up the stream because that'll disturb the fishies. I'll walk across the stream, walk up the path, and then sit next to it.
Oh, so you're going in a circular route around to get to him, or you're just straight lining it?
You said he's
I'm
on the
just
opposite
going
bank.
to the child. Yeah, he's on the opposite bank.
So walk across the water to the other bank and then walk.
And then walk lengthways across the bank.
Yeah.
You're opposite the kid.
Oh, right. I'll just walk straight across him.
All right, you walk straight across. Okay. You're now standing over the kid. For one of the few times in your collective lives, the party of short asses is taller than someone or something. Have fun with that.
It's been upstairs lunch money.
Must be a young
Okay,
child.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Roll combat, then.
if he sat down, then yeah, you're probably just taller than it. Just.
Question about that. As we all died, are all of our spells and everything reset, or are we still completely tapped?
You are still completely tapped.
Boo.
You are going to need a rest. Don't think that dying makes you have to
Chantelle
ignore the
pain on the
rules.
child.
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you have for breakfast? Brownies?
Cream cheese.
When I say no,
You say survivors.
Oh,
Then
that's
we've
not
already
true.
done
I
this
still
one.
have like a level 2 spell slot. I mean, I could cast Dissonant Whispers on him at level 2.
What is wrong with you?
A
yeah,
lot.
what is wrong with you?
She's married to James for one.
One of the-
Ooh, that's mean.
Like, I was just trying to work out whether you guys were scaring away all the fish as you were walking up to the kid, and the other one's like, yes, but can I kill him?
Can we just mess him over psychically?
No.
It's fine.
The bard is like, can I damage this child?
It's like you've never met me before.
I have met
Or know
you.
any of us.
Okay, so you were standing next to a child who
I'm kind of
was
crouching down, sitting down on the floor.
sitting next to the kid.
Yeah.
Is he phased by us being there? Because you said when we came through the door, the child was completely unfazed by us.
The kid is completely unfazed, undisturbed. He is just focusing on doing his thing. There is next to him, but now that you are closer, and because you all have passive perceptions of not too bad.
I don't.
Well, okay, you don't see it then. But there is a small brass tin next to him. It is the sort of brass tin that if you were a child in the United Kingdom of a certain age, you will recognize it as a tobacco tin. In it are little hooks and little lengths of string and twine. Seems to be what he's using to store his fishing stuff.
The fishing tackle kit.
Yeah, essentially.
What
I
would be
think-
a survival tin sized?
Yeah, I think these
Brass
days... Yeah, it looked like an Altoids tin, which are...
Yes.
Altoids are mints, are they?
Yes. I think it's throat sweets. Sort of.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, for some reason back in the... back when I was a kid, and certainly my sisters, I don't know about Alex, they give you like an empty tobacco tin, because I guess all the teachers smoked rollies, and then...
You could buy tins for bugger all, or they used to come free with a lot of stuff, so if you did buy...
No, these were genuine, like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. They used to
Virginia
come...
gold
Yeah,
or
they used to
something.
come with it a lot. You used to
All
buy
right.
like a big pack of it and get a free tin, and a lot of the people didn't like using the tin because they were too big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason they just gave them all to our primary school, so we had Virginia tobacco tins.
I miss those days.
Except for Alex.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
not to me.
You stand next to the kid. He's not ignoring you.
He's concentrating.
He's just not.
He doesn't
Doesn't
notice
seem
us.
to have noticed you.
Is there a board on the floor around here or something with some letters on?
I mean, there's a teddy. There's a little
Pick
teddy
the
bear.
teddy up. Pretend to walk the teddy bear over to him.
You're doing that. Okay, you do that.
Kind of plonk it down to him, like it's sat down next to him. See if it moves.
He glances at the teddy bear, and then goes back to his fishing.
This teddy bear got any fingers? I manipulate its fingers.
Have you seen a teddy bear before? No, it
No.
doesn't. It's
Okay.
it's stuffed. It's not like a Ken
Can I
doll.
use Mage Hand to float this teddy bear in front of his head? In front of the kid's face?
Wow,
Okay.
and you said about me traumatizing him.
All right, sure. You don't need to roll for that, do you? You just do it.
It just happens.
Just do it.
do it.
Okay, and tell me exactly, in your own words, what you're doing.
Would you like me to do background noise?
Sure.
Ooh.
So you're
Literally just-
using.
Just I'm gonna make the little teddy bear kind of like run up the fishing pole.
You kind of
Like as you
Mage
would
Hand
do
is
as a child.
more just is literally just pulling something and
Yeah.
moving it around. You can't.
like
you
like
can't-
you would as a child with a doll. Just
Okay, you get the teddy bear.
You
and
imaginary horse that, yo.
exactly.
And you go to move it up the fishing rod. He takes the hand and just waves it in front of his face, and the teddy goes back to where it was.
Was some sort of magical kid.
And you'll notice I didn't roll. Yes.
Are you the chosen one? Did you have a cookie earlier? Have you seen the Oracle?
This is midichlorian counts off the scale.
Are you the
Is your name-
chosen one? Is your name Ang?
I'm going to sit down next to him and start playing my lute to see if I get any reaction to the music.
He sets fire to your loot.
Roll a performance check.
Roll a 1. Break a string, grow up the child.
What is wrong with you?
Why is the party so fixated on damaging or scaring this child?
23.
You pick a jaunty tune.
Seasons in the Abyss.
Well, I was going to say
Raining
Over the
blood.
mountain.
Cowboy Bebop theme tune since I'm watching at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
That works.
Yeah. Actually, it probably does work because it's a really nice tune. Yeah, you play and you play well. There's no reaction. He's sort of fishing. That's what he's doing. To save the party from any more assing around, the front door opens to the house, and a woman with an apron on, other clothes as well, just in case.
Aww. Oh, this is getting more towards my death. Woo!
Mm-hmm. She's wiping her hands on her apron. She says, "William, William," and the boy stands up, picks up his little fishing tin, and runs back towards the house.
I mean, we are surrounded. Does he run through one of us? Because I'm behind him, he's beside him, and so's Chantelle.
You are no impedance to him at all whatsoever.
This is all your fault, you know. I'm talking to the rogue here.
Oh,
The rogue
yeah.
what shot the dude.
Not only that, this kid's called William. This is the soul of that stupid kobold coming back to bite us.
Oh yeah, you did shoot a police officer in the back.
I healed him. You messed with his memories. It's fine.
It's still the rogue's fault because he shot him without asking questions too. You've got a really nasty habit of that.
I
The
mean,
kobolds attacked us. I attacked them before they attacked us the second time.
so last time you were in the city of
Banther, what do you
Carrigan
think
Moor.
about this one?
Let's set fire to the kid.
Banther's going around setting fire to all the trees while we were doing this. He's paying no attention to anyone.
So last time you were in Carrigan Moor, you landed. There were a couple of kobolds that you saw that you recognised, who had
Tried to
attacked
shake us down before.
who had attacked you previously, and you decided to get the drop on them without realising they were now part of the police force in the town. Managed to one-shot one, and
No, you.
It was just a rogue. This is
Just
the whole
the
point.
rogue.
It's all the rogue's fault.
Just Milo.
I did roguey things. I
You
stealthed
did roguey
away,
things.
you did do
and
roguey
I
things.
shot him in the back.
Now, here's the thing. If you ever say, ooh, that thing you did, ooh, how are we supposed to get out of that? That is a good example of something that should have gone really, really badly, but you managed to get out of it by coming up with a lot of good things on the spot. Like healing the dude and then...
Messing with his mind.
Yeah, messing
Calming
with our
his
minds.
emotions, yes.
It's all good.
Yeah, otherwise somebody would have been hammered straight into the stone of the dock.
The golem.
Yes, the golem.
The golem.
Yes, you nearly got messed up fun time in the city. That would have been an interesting event. However, you are now dead. So, how could I forget? So much salt. the impedance. There is no impedance, but it doesn't feel like he's run through you at all. Not
Or
like
does it just kind of glitch out the way, do I?
you don't know
Deja vu.
how. You don't know how he.
Ends up in a cornfield.
What?
There's nothing worse than creepy kids.
Did we disturb the fish as we walked through the water?
Did we disturb the water when we walked through the water?
I mean, you're standing next to the water.
I pushed the
Did
bard
we
in.
walk? Did we walk on water? Am I Jesus?
Okay, you push the bard into the stream.
I'm going to dig my heels in.
Okay, roll opposed strength checks then, since it's not exactly
This
a
is going to
grapple.
go well.
While they're doing that, I'm going to go and have a look through the
12.
window of the house.
12.
You go to give the bard a shove, but she very much resists. So Milo, the rogue, are you're going? Is Banther going with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk up to the house. The boy runs inside. The woman, on the other hand, is just is still in the doorway.
Staring at us going,
Yeah, she's literally looking directly at you. And as you draw closer, she says, "Oh my, visitors! How nice! Oh, do come in, do come in."
What?
And she heads into the house.
Do we hear this?
No, you and Varson, Sariel and Varson don't hear this because you are busy trying to shove and not be shoved into the stream to test whether you are in fact a ghost or simply quantum leaping through from jump to jump. Otherwise,
how long till we get home, Sam?
I liked quantum leap.
Can I try and trip him up?
Jesus. Me and Banther are going to enter the house.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll turn around and walk off then.
if you're gonna try and trip him up, that's gonna be a grapple.
So it's an opposing what? Dex or still strength?
Grapple
It's-
strength, because
It's
you're gonna have to.
athletics.
That was athletics.
21.
That's kind of high.
I'm a bard.
I don't understand that logic. I'm a bard.
I have really high pluses to everything. I have jack of all trades.
Yes, this is why you had to be killed with a fireball. I mean, not that I would know any of that. All right,
Old chum.
old chum. So
Is
You-
the dog with us? Well, with
No.
Nick.
No
No.
dog.
no dog.
Dang.
Okay, so do you resist her grapply charms?
Nope.
No.
Because it's a strength check, not an athletics check, but never mind.
That's what I said.
20 then. I rolled a 19. I have +1 to strength.
That's what I said.
I know you
Why?
did. That's what I said.
Why?
I
Why
rolled
is
12, it's fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you go
I get
to
lower to the ground than I already am.
you get to walk away, and you get a foot around your ankles, and up the ground. Suddenly, he comes up to meet you.
Hmm.
You'd think that a ghost wouldn't be so hard to trip up.
It's soft. It's kind of. I mean, it's,
Grassy.
yeah,
Nice.
it's nice. It's not bad being down here at all.
No.
In fact, the weather here is what you would describe as calm, mild.
I don't like it. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to walk towards the front of the house.
It's too
Okay.
nice here, it's not good
Me,
enough.
me and Nick are already in.
Banther.
So Banther and Milo
Banther.
walk
Banther.
into the house.
Does it smell
There
like
is-
cookies?
Does it smell like cake?
And does it smell like cake? The mythical
Cake?
cake that you've been smelling all week.
Yeah. Like for the past 3 days, cake. Roughly from 9
Cake.
o'clock onwards.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be this Yankee Candle Star, which I have in my wax burner.
I can't smell it now.
Well, can you smell toast?
No, I'm not having a stroke.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not having a stroke.
I'm just saying you might be cottaging for a stroke.
Coaching for a stroke.
Cottaging for a stroke. So yeah, you walk in. It's a living room. It's a really nice living room. It's warm. There's a fire going. Banther walks over to the fireplace. It is a big fireplace. It takes up most of the wall, and he just starts chucking wood onto it.
But I thought I was controlling that.
You were, but sometimes the DM has to override everything.
The true chaos comes out.
And Banther is definitely
Firebug.
chaotic neutral and in love with fire and all things flamey. So yeah, he just starts throwing logs on and poking the fire with the poker.
Really good. Okay.
The other two, Varson and Sariel, I guess you're just following him.
Yeah.
So you follow him, and you see the same thing. You see your Elven Ranger just tossing wood onto the fire. Yeah, he's getting that thing. He's heating it up, as if he was about to start smelting metal.
Why look at the mantelpiece while you're stuck in the fire?
I mean, he's stuck in the fire, holding onto the mantelpiece. So, I mean, that is definitely him in a nutshell.
He burns his junk off.
Yeah, hopefully.
The woman who invited you in, there is a kitchen area to the left on the map. That's what that is. And the boy is on the opposite side of the room, opposite the fireplace where the toys are on the map. So that's fun. She goes into the kitchen and she says, "Oh, can I get you anything to drink?" And she comes back with a large saucepan of frothy, milky liquid, and puts some clay mugs down on the table. Here, and she pours you each a mug of this stuff.
Thank you.
Yes. She goes back to the kitchen, and she comes back with a tray of freshly baked cookies.
Kill her.
She's a witch.
She's a witch. Is anyone drinking the milky drink?
Nope.
No. I'm going to address the lady.
Yeah, go on then.
It's young lady, old lady, middle-aged lady?
Middle-aged.
Tall lady?
Middle-aged lady.
Giant lady.
I mean, she's tall, but compared to you guys, that's not saying anything.
5 foot.
She's human, and she's taller than you.
So?
She's probably a good 6.5 feet.
6.5 foot human woman. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a tall lady.
She's not fat, but she is pretty built. So yeah.
Thighs for days.
No, she could certainly
She
swing
could
an
break
axe.
me. It would be good.
Yeah,
Jolly good.
She's no basically like your medieval farmhand. She's no stranger to manual labor.
Nobody
comes
would be back then.
No.
Trust the legend, but in woman form.
He was
Okay.
quite short.
Waylander
Waylander was tall.
Yeah, it was.
Good. So the boy comes over from the sort of corner.
David Kimmel conversation that's gone on people's heads.
Yes, because I'm more of a Terry Pratchett person. Anyway, so the boy wanders over from the corner of the room, picks up one of the clay mugs and goes back and starts drinking this. Seems to be quite enjoying it, actually. She picks up one herself and has a little drink.
I'm drinking.
I will hold the mug, but I shall not drink. But I will address the lady.
Varson's drinking. Yeah, it's pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, don't like pumpkin. Jolly good.
Well, pumpkin spice latte isn't pumpkin flavoured.
Damn
you
it.
Colossal
I don't have
moron.
inflict wounds. Otherwise, I would just opt out now.
Uh-huh.
Here's your pumpkin spice latte.
You don't like avocado toast, which
No!
is what the crew of the Renown and all the Bobs really loved. You don't like parfaits.
No.
You don't
More
like
of an onion.
you don't like the tiny little coffee with a little bit with a shot of cream in it.
Who heard that?
Same people, same dinner.
I like that. I like the
Yeah.
coffee. Coffee's great.
All right.
It's snowflake food.
This is pumpkin spice latte and warm cookies.
I mean, the cookies, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, you have the warm cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Chocolate chip.
I have noticed since entering this house and the lady has given us stuff, none of us has said a single word to her. So I will address
I said
her.
thank you.
I said thank you. But,
Okay.
so, I'm guessing it's morning, is it?
Afternoon, who knows?
Afternoon?
Did you look at the sun as you came in?
Well, the sun's out. Okay, so
I mean, yeah, it is daylight. There is sun in the sky. Let's give you that.
Okay, so good day.
G'day.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
Gadanga.
I am Milo. These are my companions, Farsin, Lady, and Banther. And we seem to be somewhat lost. Would you mind telling us where we are?
Oh,
Cottage.
of course. You are right here.
It's not quite what I was after.
Oh,
What continent are we on?
in which case, if you're not
continent.
here... I swear to God, if you interrupt the NPCs again, I will call down the fiery wrath
We're
of
already
the
dead.
gods.
What's the problem?
I'll have Jean make you think you're an 8-year-old girl.
Ooh, gonna braid my beard.
Yes. I can't remember who that was Professor X.
That was
but-
Professor X to Wolverine when he was smoking.
Yes, okay. Yes. So she says, uninterrupted, well, if you're not here, then you are elsewhere.
Doesn't quite answer my question.
I'm pretty sure I answered the question. You are here.
But
I
where
am
is
here.
Where is here?
Here is here. You are here and now. Oh, lovely. Did you receive a bump on the head? And she walks over and just gives you a quick examine.
It'll help,
Just-
guys.
As if you were a child.
I mean, you
I
are
am
the
not
same
a child.
size as one.
Yep, with the beard.
Ah.
Stick on one that's kind of coming off in places.
Okay. No, you are. That's what she says. If you're not here, you're elsewhere. But you are here.
Is there anyone else around here, or just you and the child?
Oh, there are others. Beyond the trees.
Anyone of you watch a movie where there's like a village and then they're not allowed to go through the tree lines because they all get killed, but on the other side of the tree line is like modern day?
Yeah, I've seen that
yeah.
movie before.
It was terrible.
I know the movie.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was awful. I'm getting vibes of that, and I'm not liking it.
I do believe what my tiny friend there is alluding to
You're
is
actually
what the...
saying that?
Yeah.
No. What?
You see
No.
that film with the modern day and everybody like, what's modern day?
What's a
Okay.
film?
What's a film? What's a DVD?
A digital versatile disc. All
I
right.
think he means the physical location. Are we on the continent of Varn? No, not Varn. Sorry, Rália. Freudian slip.
Freudian slip.
That's another continent, that.
She looks at the boy and says, "No, you're here. You are right here."
Do you want to jump in on this, Bard?
Are we tripping?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm Sariel, by the way, not Lady. You shoot the rogue a dirty look.
Oh, wonderful to meet you. And she stops for a moment and looks around. Her gaze drifts out of the window. And she seems to snap back. I'm Ginger, but you may call me Auntie.
Is she
Auntie
ginger?
Does she have red hair?
Yeah.
She would have had red hair, very red hair in her younger days. It's faded. It's sort of a strawberry blonde, and there's a lot of grey mixed in with it.
Oh, no feeling.
Ginger, how long have you and William been right here?
Oh, well, I've been here possibly for the longest time, but William has appeared, surely before you did.
That's interesting. William, when he arrived, was it on the other side of the river?
Of course.
Is that where everyone arrives?
Well, it's where you arrived.
I'm going to pull out 2 drachma.
Uh-huh. Is there anything? I mean, at the moment, your wood elf is just throwing logs onto the fire. Just you hear wood clattering into the fireplace. It is a big old fire. I mean, this is old school fireplace. This is a big lintel over an area. And she says, "Oh, would somebody be a darling and fetch me some more wood?" And she just sees this guy just throwing logs on there because nobody has stopped him.
I'm gonna be like, Banther, can you not?
Get you roll a persuasion. Could you persuade him not to? Because this is kind of his thing.
23.
Jesus.
I have a +7 to persuasion.
What's more broken than rogues are?
All right. I mean, do we counter roll that, or do we just say that he is
Counter roll it. He
persuaded?
can ignore me if he wants to. He just has to roll higher than.
Higher
I
than
don't know what he would be rolling. His persuasion as well, or
I would say a wisdom save.
Yeah,
or a wisdom save. Yeah.
That would be down to Alex though, since he's nominally controlling Nick's character. So while you're doing that, she's she goes to the back door of this. So walks through the kitchen, and there's a back door in the kitchen.
You'll go and do that.
Okay, you follow her out. There's a little. It's not quite a fountain, but there's a little water pump outside the kitchen. There's some logs, stack of firewood, and an axe. Yeah, so he stops momentarily and just takes a seat at the table, and
Banther, behave.
starts drinking the pumpkin spice latte because he's not here to say otherwise. You go out. There is an axe and some wood for chopping.
I will get to a chopping.
You get to a chopping. Just want to roll a d20 just to see if you sling the axe into the trees.
No. 16.
Yeah, you get chopping. You're good at this. This feels good. This feels good.
It's like working on the forge.
Yeah, it's physical work. Is you're breaking that wood apart. It's you actually feels nice to be doing something again. Yeah.
Oh, when I pick up the axe, I'll just whisper quietly to myself, "Go, and my axe,
and my axe." Since everyone's just kind of doing whatever they're doing, trying to work out where they are and who they are, as Banther sits down at the table, the boy walks over to him, and in his hands is a bit of canvas, bit of string, some sticks. Yeah, the boy walks up to him with a flamethrower.
Flammables.
Are you looking at this? You're watching him do this?
Same room.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. You're an obtuse bunch, I'm going to be honest.
Well, I was going to try and talk to William, but if he's now doing that...
He's not saying anything. He's not said anything at all. But he's handing this
He
stuff
starts
over.
coming out with red rum. Leg it.
So, he hands the stuff over. Is Banther taking it?
I mean, yeah.
Sure. So Banther takes this. It looks like the components to a box kite, but one of the spars is broken. Okay, good. You know what a box kite is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a kite that looks like a box.
Yes, it is.
The kind of one that you'd attach like a key to and get electrocuted.
Or a tail. It's kind of an old-fashioned kite. Like the way you went straight with the electrocution, not the thing that a child would fly on a windy day.
As all we'll do is tie a sail to the halfling and fly him. It's fine.
You keep saying these things, but the halfling will not allow it.
Doom glider, come on, man.
Emphasis on the word doom. But since you're already dead, what's the point?
Glorious.
A glorious second death for the party.
Yeah.
Can Nick attempt to fix this kite for the child?
Can he attempt to fix it? I mean, that's the question. You're looking at his character sheet. What would he use to fix it? Does he have any fixing skills?
He's got animal handling.
Good. He can handle children then.
Athletics, history, insight, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival.
Survival would probably be the one that I would use there.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's try and fix the kite for William.
All right. So you roll your survival.
17.
17 without a purpose or direction. He takes a bit of the spare string, and where the break is in the wood, he just binds it. It seems to hold.
And then throws it in the fireplace.
Is he actually throwing the kite in the fireplace?
I don't think even Nick would do that. He will hand it back to William once he's done.
Okay. He hands it back to William. Are you guys looking at this? You and Sariel?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have think so. I wanted to talk to William, but yeah.
You're watching this closely. Can you both roll perception? And I want some high rolls, please.
20, not natural.
That was a high roll.
I have
Would-
+7 to perception too.
More fireballs for the bard.
16.
16. You watch as this is handed back. However, Sariel as a bard, you see as the kite is handed back, the string where the repair is just vanishes. It slowly disappears, and the wood underneath just appears completely unbroken. Good. I'm glad we could have that conversation.
I'm gonna make that known to everyone.
You're gonna just say
Wait, so the kite is fixed, but the strings disappeared?
the break is. Well, you don't know, but the break is gone.
Jolly good.
Good. Excellent.
I'm just gonna say, I'm sure there was some string on that a second ago.
Just to yourself or to.
Just gonna kind of mutter it as if I'm talking to myself.
Okay. Yeah.
If they pay attention to it, it's up to them.
Okay. Yeah. You say that. If anyone pays attention to it, it is up to them. The woman doesn't. The woman's back in the kitchen, sort of.
Where she belongs.
Well, she's just doing kitchen stuff.
Ginger!
Ginger.
Ginger!
Oi.
Auntie!
Or auntie.
She said I could call her either. I've decided to be like, oi, Ginge.
Wow.
Is
So
that what you call
Damien in
James
the
when you're
corner
angry?
then just goes off on one.
Okay. You're just calling her, or are you going over to her?
I'll go over to her.
You go over to her. Okay, you go over to her in the kitchen. She seems to be. She has a large tray out, and she's pouring mixture into the tray.
Ginger, how many people have come across the river?
People. Oh, let me think. And she finishes pouring the mixture in and spoons the rest out. She hands the empty bowl to you with a spoon.
I'm literally gonna lick the spoon.
Good. Yep, you lick the spoon, and that's exactly what she expected you to do. She opens the oven and she puts the tray inside. She says, "Oh, wow, let me think. Well, there's 1, and then there's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yes, I think 5.
Before us?
Before you. Well, 1, if you don't include my sisters.
Ginger, where were you originally from? I know we're here now, but where were you from before here?
Here. She has a far away look in her eye.
I was going to say,
She
I'll
doesn't.
take elsewhere for 500, please, Bob.
She doesn't. She doesn't look like she's.
The full picnic.
No, she doesn't look like she's lying. She looks like she's trying to tell you what she knows, but she's just struggling. And she says, "Here or elsewhere? Where are you from?"
Elsewhere.
Yeah. Far. Wherever you are.
It's
Hold
elsewhere.
me, Jack. Hold me on the front of this boat. Oh, call blimey.
Sploosh.
Ginger,
Damn
does
it, Doctor.
a town called Ballad ring any bells?
Ballad. A town called Ballad. I know of a town called Panic, but not Ballad. At least, it's not familiar to me. I hope someone got that.
Where's that inflict wound spell again?
Well,
Preserve
just-
me in salt.
Ginger, do you mind if I have a look around your house? It's a beautiful house. I just want to admire the decor.
Oh. certainly, by all means. But don't be too long. The brownies will be done.
Fantastic. I want to look around for runes, any sign of a charm, crystals, anything to show that there's a spell on this house. I want to look for loose floorboards. I'm going to move books. I'm literally going to be like...
Excuse me, love, while I just ransack your house.
I just asked her permission. She said yeah.
Well...
Look, not turn the place upside down looking for the Illuminati.
Well,
I'm doing it.
Alright, roll investigate. In the meantime, Varson, you're outside, you're chopping wood. You're doing the
chop.
chopper.
21.
Cadra, chopper. How much did you want?
Well, you've chopped a fair amount.
I'll bring in.
You gather a couple of armfuls and you bring it in. And she waves you over to the fireplace, which is in the corner of the room. There would have been quite a lot of firewood, but it is now fire. So you place it down next to the fireplace.
As I walk past Banther, I'll be like, if you touch that, I'm going to break your kneecaps.
Banther follows the wood across the room.
Get back in the
head
chair.
Turning slowly.
Stay.
As if he's under a spell.
Literally, as I'm walking backwards and forwards with these arms, well, I was like, I will break your knees.
I think I would have to point out the roof on this place, although it is not on the map, is thatch. Yes.
That's why I'm like, if you touch it again, I'm going to break your kneecaps.
So yeah, you put it down. It goes down on the floor with the sound of seasoned wood. It is ready to burn. It is good stuff. Bard. Oh, Bard. Tell me, what did you get to investigate? Roll your
21.
investigation. You're specifically looking for runes, are you not?
Looking for runes or crystals. Anything that looks like
crystals.
it's spell.
No. You don't. You find there's a drawer, cutlery drawer. There is all the pots and pans in the kitchen. You just start moving your way out. There's bags of flour and oats and sugars and things that she's obviously being used to bake. In the living room are cupboards, and they have books in them. The books are different to how you would expect them to be. They have no hard or leather-bound front or back. These ones seem to just have cardboard. Sort of a thin cardboard with a picture on them. The sort that... Actually, the pictures are quite detailed. It's unusual. You've not seen books like this before.
Rogue's never seen books. It's fine.
And the Rogue's never seen books. The Rogue can't even read.
I beg your pardon.
Why, what you done?
What you done?
What you done?
You want the Wonga solo?
Wonga.
Yeah, there's some nice thick comfy chairs. There's in the middle of the room is a big round table that Banther is sat at. There's a deck of cards out, but they look like regular playing cards. There's a few chests around. Are you opening the chests? Are you opening the chests? Are you opening the chests?
Well, yes. I'm investigating everything.
Okay. You reached which chest? There's one next to the fireplace, and there's one opposite between the two big comfy chairs.
I know I'm not a paladin and all that, but I'm going to start smiting people in a minute.
I'm going to
There's
go for the
also
one
a
by...
staircase in the corner, by the way, Chantelle.
I know, I've seen
There
it.
is a staircase.
I'm going to go for the one by the fireplace first.
Okay. You go over to the one by the fireplace. Everyone is just watching the Bard as she crisscrosses backwards and forwards across the kitchen and across the living room.
Tearing my time between her being a klepto and the pyromaniac.
Okay, fine. You go over to the chest. You reach down to the chest. You open the chest because it's not a mimic. Inside are blankets, woolen blankets. They seem nice. They've got oranges and browns and reds woven into them. They're warm, comfortable.
Wouldn't that make it kind of lumpy?
Oh, which? The colours or...
The orange is woven into the blankets.
Well, if you weren't already dead...
Oh, the salt.
And preserved in salt.
Right, I'm going to go to the other chest.
Okay, you open the other chest.
I'm going to go
yeah.
talk to Auntie.
I was going to
Yeah.
say,
Fine, you open the other chest. There's toys and books in there. A little leather ball and some sticks.
I want to do the last chest.
Oh, that was the last chest. There's a couple of sideboards in there, and there's
Oh, it looks like there's 3 chests in the room.
yeah. Well, in the corner of the room is actually a grandfather clock.
Ah.
Ah.
No, there are 3. There's one by the kitchen, one by the fire, and one between the 2 seats, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Like I said, don't go too heavily on the map because
you made the map, and then you're like, "What are you going to do? Explore the area? What are they going to do, Neil? Come on."
well, I know you guys. If I give you this is the trouble. If I give you a map, you go that thing there, between point A 7-5 and 7, and I'm like, I just got that out of the toolbox to make it look nice. Just cut me
And
some
it does
slack.
look nice. It
ass
does look
part.
lovely.
It is a very nice map.
Put it this way: if you're searching the other chests, are you searching all of the chests?
Yeah.
So
I would say that's a wood chest more
Alright.
than anything else.
Fine. You go over the grandfather clock. You go, that's a grandfather clock. You go back over to the chest. You open it up. It's more blankets because imagine
He's not
imagine
playing
the,
this game.
imagine the blankets, but arranged in a large middle finger. And then you blink and rub your eyes theatrically and look at the blankets. No, they're just blankets. They're not arranged in any particular order.
I'm going to go talk to Auntie.
You go back to the kitchen. It smells great in there. Some
Good. Because I need more cake smell in my life.
it smells like chocolate brownies. Oh,
Perfect.
That is mwah,
I do have
beautiful.
one question for you, Auntie.
Oh yes.
Where do you replenish your stocks? I noticed you have a veg patch, and I noticed you have the fish and the wood. Where do you get your flour and your sugar and all sorts of other things that you can't grow in your veg patch?
You're asking that. Oh, you get it from town, of course. Why do you not go shopping? You
Yeah,
don't have towns from where you
Ronnie
are.
Soak comes around on his cart and horse to deliver milk and various other assorted goodies.
How
I mean,
do you
yeah.
get to town from here?
Oh,
Here, where we are.
My head hurts.
Okay, you done interrupting it or them? She says, well, you can either just wait for the deliveries or you can just go through the trees. I tend to go through the trees. It's a nice walk.
Which direction?
Well, towards town. And she points. She actually points towards the opposite direction of the stream, so at the back of the house.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's good to know there's a town around. Maybe she's just crazy.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Dude, we're dead.
Uh-huh.
Finally, she said it!
Da, 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 da. Well, you were variously, and I'm going to say this again, vaporized, set on fire, and fingered last time. So
Giggity.
finger of death,
No, Nick was fingered.
Nick.
I was vaporized.
I think both of you were fingered.
Yeah, you two were fingered, but you survived.
Yeah, you survived. You survived an awful lot.
I brought you back
survived the
to life a
rigorous
lot
fingering.
and wasted my spells on you for us all to just moosh anyway.
Yeah,
So,
you
Auntie
were,
Ginger, are you the guardian of the dead then?
what? I don't understand the question.
We died.
Again, we're dead, dude.
We're dead, dude. Thank you,
Oh.
dude. Okay.
How is it that William is able to walk through us?
Are you all asking these questions all at once? Like some cacophony of noise?
Well, my "you're dead, dude" comes from me as I'm still rifling through chests, so I'm not
So,
speaking directly to her. I'm just yelling from the other room.
okay, so what was the question? Please arrange your questions in an orderly fashion. Take a number and
Mine
wait for
was,
an
are
answer.
you the guardian of the dead because we died?
Oh, no, I'm not a guardian of anything. You're dead? That sounds terribly inconvenient.
Yeah, I
You're like
know,
a
right?
brownie. They're almost ready.
No, thank you.
Oh, well,
More
I
of a
was
savoury
thinking,
type.
I was thinking we should head out towards the fire pit. Maybe we could sing songs and have the brownies and
This
the
does
rest of the
sound like
pumpkin
the
spice
afterlife.
latte.
Sounds like hell, to be honest, but never mind.
I have a bit of aversion to fire at the moment, considering I was burned to death.
What? I can't
Sorry?
hear you.
I can't hear you. Were you burned to death?
Yeah, burned to death.
Bloody Northerners.
Oh, that Norfolk. The thing is, Norfolk isn't even that far north. It's not
Nope.
even. Where is it? Scotland?
Yeah, something like that.
Good.
Cast vicious mockery on the rogue for mocking me.
You're casting vicious mockery on the rogue.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
cantrip.
Go on then. What's the effect? Oh, you're actually doing it. Beautiful.
He has to make a wisdom save of 13.
All right, please make a wisdom save of 13 as you are viciously mocked by the bard. You fail.
Oh my god.
You take 4 points of psychic damage and you're disadvantage.
It still says
Yeah.
here, failure success.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah.
dead, aren't we?
We're dead.
You're
you
dead.
don't take any damage. It's fine, dude.
No, you don't take any damage, but you do have a cracking headache. It's like, what? Ow. Why would you do this to me?
I'm dead,
Who
I don't
throws
care.
a cupcake?
Seriously?
Who throws a shoe? Yeah. So, yeah, she pulls out a tray of freshly cooked brownies. They are freshly cooked. They are steaming. They're great. And
It's
she,
pretty quick.
you've been asking a lot of
I
freaking
mean, we've been
questions.
waffling a while, and I've been cutting wood for a while. And as Banther moves, otherwise I'm going to break his kneecaps.
Nope. As far
Good.
as anyone's concerned, the boy, however, stands up and picks up a guitar. So he wanders over to the kitchen with a guitar and stops at one of the blanket boxes and pulls out a couple of blankets. And Auntie and the boy walk out of the back door.
Huddle up. I think we need to kill Auntie. Do we have our weapons?
Banther follows.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to follow.
Banther follows because there was the promise of fire.
He's going to sit down like a good boy. He's going to have no kneecaps.
So, yeah, he follows them out. And then, because he is out, and you guys aren't out yet, because you haven't told me you're out, he comes back in and goes into the kitchen, finds some more little clay cups and a bottle, a corked bottle, like a clay jug, and then goes back out.
Getting excited. I thought it was good stuff. No, follow out.
He's
Well,
getting
okay.
far too comfortable here.
Yeah, he goes over. So he goes. They go over to like just a little fire pit next to the vegetable patch. And
Won't be for very long.
there's a fire ready to go, and Auntie asks Banther to light it. Let's just have because he's got survival and he's got tinderbox and everything. Can you just give him a roll to see how well he does on that?
Natty T.
Natural 20, yeah. Of course he can light it. That's his thing. He should probably get advantage for that. Just
Does a little trick with the spark on his. He just flicks the thing and it sparks, and oh, it's great, and
He
yeah.
lights it with a fart.
just strikes a match off his teeth. Yeah, he lights it. Auntie sits down. The boy gives her a blanket and her guitar, and the boy sits down next to her with a blanket over his shoulders. Obviously, since everyone is still inside because nobody said anything,
Did.
so are you following?
Yep, I followed Banther the second time he came in.
Okay, so you followed him out. You see all of this happen. Yeah, she just starts playing a happy little tune on the guitar. The boy has a chocolate brownie, and Banther. She asked Banther to pour the drinks. As you see him uncork this thing, that is not pumpkin spice latte in there. That is warm cider.
We getting the kid drunk?
Well, the kid's not having it.
It's for the grown-ups, so you can't have any.
I think I should challenge her to a guitar battle.
Boom. You're gonna challenge her to a bass battle.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sure.
Shred it off.
A bass battle.
Shred off, nice.
All right.
Wait, if she's vegan, you're not going to win, Chantelle.
That is
So-
true.
Unless
So
you
you're-
said chicken parmesan.
So you're all heading over
Chickens
to
are
the
vegan.
you're all heading over to the fire pit. I take it.
Yeah, I'll sit down beside her and pull out my loot.
The boy offers you a chocolate brownie.
No, thank you, William.
All of you just offers it around.
No, thank you.
And Banther is there with the warm cider, but is not necessarily offering it around. There are empty cups and a jug. Are you pouring yourself a cider?
I'm pouring everyone else one while he's
Okay.
not.
Of course he's not. It's Nick. Why would he share the alcohol?
I'll just kind of grab it off of him and be like, pour him one, give him the cup, and then pour the rest out.
Okay, so you do that.
Everyone else gets a cup. I keep the thing.
Yeah, it's warm cider. It's really nice. It's pretty strong as well. Like this is Auntie's moonshine.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
This is the stuff. Yeah. You
William goes to bed. Auntie gets free K.
Well, this is the sort of stuff you sit next to the fire all evening in drinking the cider, and you can't tell if the warmth in your cheeks is from the cider or the heat of the fire itself until you stand up. And then all is answered. So, sorry, you were going to challenge her to a base battle?
No, I'm just going to sit down and start strumming along with her.
Okay, you start playing along. Can you give me a performance check just to make sure you don't beans that up?
Break a string, child.
15.
15. It's not as good as you're used to, but you know what? You're having to play second fiddle quite literally to this woman, and
Where you play the show off and you add that little extra licks in here and there.
yeah, like a drum solo that nobody asked for.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, you play along, but it's nice. It's a nice evening as twilight rolls around. The sky is a very deep purple. I think that's probably a nice place to leave it for the time being. So I'll leave you mulling over your situation
We're all dead.
for the time being. James, you gotta stop hitting me like that. It's salt, man.
Sodium intake,
I
baby.
do actually have a big thing of table salt in the kitchen that I've had for years because I don't use it and I keep intending to bring it over. And I'm like, I can't. I saw it the other day and I was like, James should have that.
I mean, we've got one that I've had for years as well. It's about half gone.
Yeah, nobody uses table salt. They should be using sea salt. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. So if you'd like to definitely leave a like, leave it, subscribe. If you do subscribe, click the little bell because that'll give you notifications when videos go live. And I'll tell you what, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye. From
Goodbye,
the
old
afterlife. Ooh.
Oh, James.
Signed off for Nick too. D-E-D. It's in the
It
game.
does. There you go.
Does it? That's a shame. 3, 2, 1. Ow!
Dead.
That really hurt. Why did they do it so hard? It's going to make the same amount of noise.
I'm so confused.
She's a witch. We should definitely burn her.
She's a witch.
Probably.
Where we burn her?
She's providing the fire for us. Very nice of her.
I think she's done nothing but give you treats and treats.
She's a witch from
it's
Hansel and Gretel.
suspicious.
She's fattening us up and then she's going to bake us in her oven.
Doesn't hurt the dead. Oh, James, can you taste that? Salt. So much salt. Oh,
But they use a lot of salt in preserving the dead.
They do. Oh, have you been cooking? Because tastes like salt. Is that soy? No. Sea salt. No, that's
Soylent Green. It's made of dead
Soy.
people.
oh, James. James. Could we have survived that encounter? Well, yeah,
no,
maybe.
we're dead.
If someone hadn't have loosed an arrow at the bad man,
He deserved it.
maybe had a conversation. You know. Nope,
Dead.
no, just gonna shoot him. All right. Well, this is happening then.
We're all dead.
I like
You
the way
heard it?
James is getting flack for that, and it was all me.
You heard the one about the interrupting cow? Moo! Okay, now you have. Good.
Jesus, Neil, that's an old one.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Seriously?
Nope.
I edited episode 19 and it's just like, oh, so I'm an NPC and I've got some stuff to tell you. No, I'm being interrupted again. Well, I'm going to go off and just find these missing kids by myself. Toodle pip.